YouTube! Welcome back to the channel. I am your host of Traveling Beard, and we have the check-in report.
Make sure you check in.
You make sure you check in. He's quarterbacking this. Let him go.
Today we are talking about Billboard and the top 50 MCs, and we're going to be giving our opinions on the top 50 MCs. We're going to only do the top 10 because we can't go through all these MCs, but the top 10 we take issue. So here are the names of Billboard's and Vibes top 10 greatest MCs. Number 10, we have Nicki Minaj. Number 9, we have Snoop Dogg. Number 8, we have Drake. Number 7, we have Lil Wayne. Number 6, we have Notorious B.I.G. Number 5, we have Eminem. Number 4, Tupac. Number 3, Nas. Number 2, Kendrick. And number 1, numero uno, Jay-Z. Now, right off the back, do you agree with this list?
No, and I want to take. Hold on, I want to take.
Before we take
one, 2, 3. I want to take 4 people off this list.
All right, 4.
4.
Okay, who are the 4? Who are the 4 you want to take off the list?
Nicki Minaj gotta go. Notorious B.I.G. has to go.
Has to go.
Listen, when you have a list of the most, when you give the list of the most iconic, the longevity,
right?
Everything plays a part. Biggie does not have that many albums or has that much. He doesn't have a catalog long enough to say that
technically 3 albums.
That's not long enough, man. Against the people that's on this list, people also have like 7 to 8 albums of material.
Yeah.
Eminem has to. He was the first one to go. It is that Nicki Minaj was so long on the list. She's the first, but Eminem has to go. Biggie has to go.
Okay.
Right now, those are 3. Let me look at it again. Who do you have leaving off this list?
I definitely, right off the back, I got Nicki Minaj. She has to leave completely.
Okay.
Her career is very great, but in terms of albums, we're talking about albums. We're talking about, people who are really doing trend-setting things in hip-hop. Now, in the beginning of her career, was she a trendsetter? Yes.
Right.
Has she had a long career? Yes. But in terms of being the top 10 greatest MCs that have ever walked this planet,
right,
I don't see her doing that.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, who would you replace her with if it's a woman?
Or if it's a woman, it has to be. For me, it has to be either Missy Elliott or Lil' Kim.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Those have to be. There. Yeah. If you're going to replace her with a woman, then it has to be Missy Elliott or Lil' Kim for me.
Yeah, I think
those are the 2 most culturally impactful women in hip hop.
Not Foxy.
Foxy is a great. Foxy never really lived up to like a Kim.
She did it,
but she was a great rapper nonetheless. She's one of my favorites. She's in my top 5 greatest females. So,
right.
But nah.
So who is your list?
Okay, so if I had to, so we're gonna rearrange the list.
Rearrange the list.
All right.
We're looking at the list, guys.
So for me, Jay-Z stays.
Jay-Z stays.
Jay-Z stays number 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna move down Kendrick. And I'm gonna pick Kanye in that number 2 spot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick Kanye. Number 2. Now Kanye is the greatest artist of all time to me.
Right.
But in terms of rapper, we're gonna put him 2. All right. So yeah, Kendrick has to go down. I'm sorry. So Nas, I'm gonna keep Nas in the 3. I'm gonna keep Tupac in there. Eminem, he has to get tossed out of there. We're gonna replace Eminem with. We're going to pit for Eminem. You know who I'm going to pit for Eminem? I'm going to pit MF Doom. MF Doom.
What?
I'm putting Eminem. I'm putting Eminem in the cheap seats, and I'm putting MF Doom in the top.
Sheesh.
In the top 10, only because. Let's be honest. MF Doom is a legend.
He is.
Underground legend. Yeah, he may not be commercially the biggest rapper, but in terms of what he was able to do in the underground, commercially in the underground. Impactful.
You wouldn't give it to Talib Kweli? They're underground.
No. Talib Kweli is the worst
most
backpacker rapper ever to ever grace a mic. He's trash. He's been trash since he came out. He's garbage. He wears ugly ass hats like this. I'm not messing with Talib. Talib Kweli ain't even. He wouldn't even be on the 500 best MC, 1,000 greatest MC. It probably be in the billions. Too many great rappers before him. So yeah, I'm not putting them in there. Lil Wayne would stay in mine. Drake would stay in my top 10. Snoop would have to be tossed out of there. And Nicki Minaj, yeah, she getting tossed out of there.
So, but who was you replacing them with? If they
Snoop and Nicki?
Yeah.
Snoop and Nicki. Well, I already said Kim for Nicki. And for Snoop, I'm going to put, is Rakim in here?
He made like number 13.
Rakim is 13. I'll put Rakim in there. Yeah, Rakim.
That's a nice list. Yeah. I would give you that. I mean, the list was good.
Yeah.
I think everybody always feels so, everybody feels the need to always have Eminem on each list.
Yeah.
And I don't know really why. Like, in most, let's say in the urban community, Hispanic and black community,
right,
people aren't playing his music. That's true. I've traveled to many states. I don't hear his music being played on the old school at noon,
right,
on a mix station. I don't hear it, you know. So I don't really know. I don't hear it at clubs, bars.
How about when you leave the country? Do you hear it?
No, I've never heard it. I've never heard.
A lot of people say that. They say, well, Eminem is the biggest. They say Eminem and Snoop Dogg are like the biggest worldwide.
Well, I would give Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is a huge. That's why Snoop Dogg, he makes my top 10.
Right.
I'm gonna give you my list, but he makes my top 10. But I just wanted to give you reasons why Eminem is not going to be on my list, and he's not on most people's list anyway. Like he's only in celebrities list that he's in their circle, their inner circle list of. Other than that, the common person who buys music who may go to a concert or just stream music, Eminem is not the list. He's a great rapper, but I don't see him as a impact.
So who you taking out and who you putting in for them?
All right.
We know you taking out Eminem. Who you replacing Eminem with?
Eminem, I would replace Eminem with LL Cool J.
LL. Uncle L deserves to be on that
Ladies
list.
love LL.
Yeah, I got L. I got to be on that list.
LL is on my list. Notorious B.I.G. has to get off my list. But I have Kanye replacing Jay-Z actually as number 1. So Kanye would be my number 1. Jay-Z would be my number 2. Nas, number 3. Kendrick, no. I couldn't have Kendrick so high. So
I'm about to say.
I have to have Lil Wayne. Because Lil Wayne birthed so many artists, and I'm watching them now. Like, they all got the face tats. This is all from Wayne. They all Lil Wayne's kids. Then after Wayne, I got to be Snoop. After Snoop, I have to give it Drake. You
got Snoop over Drake?
I have Snoop over Drake because even though Drake is the biggest artist of today's generation he'll be the biggest artist for years to come.
Right.
As of now. If Snoop Dogg stops rapping, his music is still worldwide. Like, he is one of the reasons I went to Brazil.
Oh, because of
that music video. That's
where you got the hat.
First off, shout out to Peru. Peru laced your boy up with the.
It looked like one of the hats they had in the video.
With the crocodile hunter hat on.
It looked like one of the hats they had in the video. I think Snoop was wearing that hat.
He was, but he wasn't wearing it right like me. But and also I also replaced Nicki Minaj with Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is one of the most underrated, for some odd reason, female rappers. She has longevity. She has one of the greatest hip hop, productions. It's pretty much everything. She's almost the female version of Busta Rhymes with just as much hits as him, probably. So that's my list. That is my list. I want to know your list, guys. I want to know your list. Do you feel the vibe Billboards have this all messed up as far as who should be number 1 and number 10? I feel like their list was completely off. I feel they did not put enough respect on the older people that came before these people.
Melly Mel should have been on the top 10?
No, but I would like... What about KRS-One?
Curtis Blow?
Give me KRS-One. What about Slick Rick the Ruler?
They were on the list. They were on the top 50 list, but they weren't on the top 10. Yeah.
They too low. See, these lists are made for people who are listening to music now. That era of people, Curtis Blow era, they stopped listening to music.
Right.
These are the breaks. They're not listening to that. Bricks in the hole, bricks in the car, bricks in the make the body star. They're not listening. They're not listening to that. But we are out. Comment, like, subscribe, or else I'm coming for you with this hat on.